What's going on, everyone? I've got an example here that's in regard to strings and string manipulation. So I've got a problem statement. Write a program that creates I've got a typo there, personalized message. The program begins by asking the user for a to name. Then it converts the name to title case using the title method to capitalize the first letter. So this is just a fail-safe in case the user did not enter a properly capitalized name. The program then asks for a body paragraph and then a from name, and again use the title method to capitalize the name. And the program calls a custom function that returns the message as one big string according to the form below, which we'll get to. The main program accepts the string as output and then prints it to the console. And your program should use either F strings or string interpolation or both. All right, and here's the form. Dear Amanda, so Amanda's the to name, capital A. Here's the body paragraph. Today was a great day and I had a lot of fun. Let's get together again sometime soon. Sincerely. And then here's the from name, Tessa, with a capital T. All right, let's get started. So I'm just going to start with a function, and we'll call this function maybe make message, something descriptive. All right, and I'm going to give it the to name, the body, and the from name, and colon, and then indentation. All right, so the first thing I need to do is just make sure that the to name is indeed titled with a capital first letter. So the title case will do this. So title method applied to the to name will capitalize the first letter in the name. But remember, strings are immutable, so I need to redefine this in memory. To name equals to name.title, and I'll do the same thing for the from name. From name dot title, like that. Okay, and then I will make my message as one big string. And there are a couple ways of doing this. You could use F string, you could use string interpolation, you could use a multi-line string, right? But I'm going to use F string, and I'm going to use one line and use the \n character. So I'm going to say F, then quote, and I'm just going to follow this form. So dear, and then space, and curly brackets, I'm going to put the to name, okay? Just following the form, comma, then \n because there are two new lines there, one and then two, and then I'm going to put the body, and I need the body in curly brackets, and then \n, right, because there are two new lines there, then the word sincerely, comma, and then a \n, and then the from name, right, in the curly brackets. This should be from name, like that. And then I've got closing off the string with the quote there. So that should do it. And then I'm going to return the message. Right. That's what was told to me in the problem statement. It returns the message as one big string. So there's my big string. All right. Now the main program should ask the user for these things. So I will say to name equals input. Please enter maybe recipient, right? The to name. Who's going to receive this message? And then I will say from name equals input. And I'll say maybe who is this message from, right? And then we will say body equals please type the message. Something like that, right? All right, so once I have all of those things, I will say message equals, or whatever I want there, whatever variable I want, whatever variable name, but I need to call my function now, make message, and I'm going to call it with the to name, with the body, and with the from name, like that. And then the last thing I need to do is print the message. to the console. And let's take it for a test drive here. Let's save it, run it. All right, so please enter recipient, and we'll say Amanda. And notice I'm making it have a small a to test to see if my function will indeed capitalize that. And then who's this message from? We'll put Tessa. Right, we're just following this form up here for now. Please type the message. Okay, so today was a great day, comma, and I had a lot of fun, period. Let's get together again sometime soon. Alright, and I'll hit enter. And then there we go. It prints out Dear Amanda, and then the message, and Sincerely Tessa. And notice that it does print out the new line characters like we needed. And of course, it doesn't just work for, Amanda and Tessa. Oh, actually, let me back up. Notice that the A in Amanda has been capitalized. And it doesn't just work for these names and for these messages. We can, like we said before, we can input any sort of names that we want. So like we can say, well, we can run it again, and we can say maybe Marty, right? We're going to send this to Marty, and this is from Darcy, and this time I'm going to leave off the capital D there and see if it capitalizes the from name, and then type the message. We'll just say this is a test, right? And I hit enter, and there's the message. Dear Marty, this is a test, sincerely Darcy, and it capitalized the D. So my program works. I'm pretty convinced of that, and so then I'll just add some comments. I'll say author, and I'll put my name there, and then last updated, and I'll put the date there, and then some other comments. I should probably say what this function is doing, like this uses F strings to assemble a message, right? It returns a string. Okay, and that's pretty good. Maybe the title case is a little weird, so I might want to comment that. Maybe I'm not used to that. So this will capitalize the first letter, just in case it's not already. Yeah, that's pretty good. Then here, this line's pretty important. We'll say call the function, right? And then this line prints the message, right? And so that's it. And I've got it commented. I've used white space pretty well here. Like I've kind of collected similar commands like toName and fromName, and then space, and then a new command. And then I've separated my main program from the function with some space. And I've got, again, similar commands spaced together and then some space. So I've used white space pretty well here, and I've got descriptive variable names and function like make message, toName, body, fromName. And so I'm satisfied with that. I save it, and my file is stringexample.py, and it's located on my desktop. That is the file that I would submit. Okay, thank you.